Edmund White by the book, and the author of the Lambda Literary Award-winning speculative novella Green Thumb. He co-curates the Library of Homosexual Congress, an imprint of Rebel Satori Press, which preserves and promotes classic and provocative works of gay literature and nonfiction, with focuses on the AIDS crisis, the nascent gay rights movement, as well as irreverent works of sexual culture and groundbreaking titles that deserve renewed attention. Please welcome Tom Cardamone.
Hello, everybody. Sven, as the publisher of Rebel Satori Press, has been producing provocative works of queer fiction and poetry and art for almost a quarter of a century. He's an author in his own right, as well as a champion of others. But I would also like to give special recognition to his mother, Muriel, who is here in the audience. So many queer people shine in spite of their families that it has been wonderful to meet someone and to get to know someone who shines because of their family. That is a fantastic thing. And that would also include his fantastic husband, who is filming me without my permission. Over here. So thank you, guys. Sven moved to New Orleans from Maine in 2019. However, he's been a participant, a supporter, a member of the Saints and Cities community since 2006. But I think that it would be a little more appropriate to do something a little different right now, and that is to celebrate a writer by sharing their words with you. So I'm going to read a segment that I think resonates a lot with some of the things that have been said today from his new book, Puck You. I was very fortunate to be an early reader. So here we go. In the witch's eyes, the priests performing these arcane rituals possess throats resembling deep, shadowy tunnels. Their mouths serve as gates to uncharted passages that delve into the primordial depths of existence. At the very heart of this mystical journey into the unspeakably wicked deep lies the Old Ones, the ancient guardians of the all-powerful wand, cloaked in secrets and shadows. Surrounding them, the elder gods stand in their magnificent grandeur, patrons of gold and fire. Their presence is a testament to the divine and the profane. Within this sacred space, fumigated with an incense of sweat and the acrid chemical smell of poppers, lies the key to enlightenment, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek them. In an era reminiscent of the time before history was etched into stone, our temple becomes wherever we are, a fluid sanctuary shaped by our experiences and emotions. We find our kindred spirits in the sultry shadows of New Orleans, gathering upstairs at the Phoenix, the eagle, a place alive with whispers of the past and echoes of the present. Here we embrace the dark, united as priests of a fraternal order born from the primordial abyss. Each ritual we perform, each word we chant, binds us further to the mysteries we seek to unlock. We become conduits of ancient knowledge, channeling the energy of the ancient races as we delve deeper into the entwined realms of the seen and unseen. It is in this nexus of darkness and light that we unearth our true purpose, an awakening to the profound truths hidden within the fabric of existence. We are not merely seekers, we are the torchbearers of eternal wisdom. Sven, thank you for bearing the torch and making space for others to find their fire. Please come up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I swore I wasn't gonna get emotional, then I had to bring my mother into it. So first thing there's been a theme this weekend, so someone keeps someone commented me seeing the buttons all over the conference this weekend, that's great promotion. Not promotion, it's a movement. And I've heard magical beings, different connotations that I've said throughout the weekend. Nikki just gave a shout out to it, all unprompted. I didn't seed that for the conference. So my work is all about reclaiming folklore, making it living tradition again. Call to action. But back to what I actually prepared for. So the press has really grown up with Saints and Sinners. 2006 was my first meeting here, but I'd heard about it before from Greg and Ian and Trevor. And then they insisted I come in 2006. And we were the upstart newbie publisher, or we weren't even publishing full-length books at that point. We were just doing a journal. And in 2006, I remember walking by the other hotel that we were, where the conference was, and Emmanuel Xavier is walking on the other side of the street. He called out my name first because he recalled a review that I had just written for Americana, and he liked it. So he introduced himself to me, not the other way around. And I'm like, shit, okay. This is gonna be a good weekend. And I remember 2008, standing outside of Rip and Marsha's for the reception and commenting to someone I was talking to. I remember the quote, not the person, probably Peter Dubé, that I was only publishing Friends. I just had a bad experience with an author who was prickly, so I was only going to publish Friends from now on. Well, I guess I've made a lot of friends. We have over 250 titles now. And we do consider it not just friends, but family. And we run the press that our authors are family, our readers are family. They have this great symbiotic relationship. And Saints and Sinners has been there throughout the entire time. It's been a touch point, a family reunion. I'm grateful to Paul and all his team for doing the heavy lifting and letting us just have a good time. And I can honestly say that I would have given up a long time ago if it wasn't for the family and friends in this room.
We love you, Sven.
And I'll screw up if I try to name everyone, but I can see at least more than half a dozen Rebel authors. I met Jeff Mann the first weekend, his husband John. Daniel, who read earlier, is one of ours. Jeffrey Round, I think, is still here. Scott Hightower. Dale Cavino is back there. Tom, of course. Louis DeSimone, we met here years ago, and we just published Exit Wounds. And I guarantee I forgot someone, but I'll leave it there. And, it's also those who couldn't make it this year. Let's pressure them to come next year. We're better than AWP, they should be here. Or at least someone said more fun. And also we need to remember those people who couldn't be here. Felice, we're about to publish 2 books by Felice, and he and I, we've been working on the books right up until just before I learned of his passing. So we have to remember everyone. And we have to keep their stories alive, and that's what we're doing. Resistance is preserving our history one story at a time. All right. Thank you, everyone.